Sean Strickland is known for two things: authoring the biggest upset in UFC middleweight history and offering his unfiltered thoughts on social media. Given USADA's recent announcement that their contract with the UFC will not be renewed, it was only a matter of time before Tarzan offered his opinion. Strickland took to X/Twitter to poke fun at the entire situation. He claimed that with USADA leaving the UFC by next year January, every fighter on the roster will start taking performance-enhancing drugs. He then asked his fans for any recommendation, as he claimed to be unfamiliar with PEDs. The situation will be one that the UFC must soon address, especially given the increased scrutiny regarding drug testing in combat sports. Regardless, Sean Strickland's exact words are as follows: while Sean Strickland has offered humor in response, some fans have propagated rumors to explain the reasoning behind USADA's sudden departure. Some in the MMA community have opined that USADA was only brought into the fold to make the UFC look as attractive as possible prior to its previous sale to Endeavor. Meanwhile, others have suggested that the promotion has severed ties with USADA despite a prior contract extension being in the mix due to how the drug testing agency handled Conor McGregor's return. The UFC allegedly sought a drug testing exemption for the Irishman. The exemption would have ensured that McGregor wouldn't be required to re-enter the USADA drug testing pool and remain in it for the mandatory 6-month period. However, USADA's refusal to afford him any special treatment has, in some fans' minds, damaged its relationship with the UFC beyond repair. Pat Barry is a former MMA fighter and kickboxer. Unfortunately, he never reached the pinnacle of either sport, so the attention he has drawn from the combat sports community as a whole has often been for things besides his career. In particular, he has been widely criticized for his relationship with Rose Namajunas. One of his greatest critics is reigning UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland, who has repeatedly questioned exactly when Pat Barry and Rose Namajunas started dating. The pair started dating when Thug Rose was 18, which has still raised some eyebrows. However, the couple first met when Namajunas was allegedly still a minor, which has led to Strickland and others accusing Barry of grooming Namajunas. Recently, Strickland posted a picture of a van on his Instagram story, and jokingly claimed it was Barry's.